I need it. I want it. Give it to me. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more videos, and I'm here bringing you a new video here. I know that I haven't been uploading too much. That's because I've been sick, and also the boxes symbolize that I've been upgrading stuff, including my PC, my setup, my desk. I've been fixing up stuff with the office. I see that, you know, it's a new position, the camera, I mean, and I've just been tinkering stuff around so I can optimize my video making formula and my streaming formula as well. So anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Blazblue Cross Tag Battle Collector's Edition in the US. Now, if you guys don't know, we were all very much wondering about the Collector's Edition for this game because it was coming out for Japan in form of the Switch and the PS4. The PS4 version was including 4 stands, a steel case, art book, soundtrack, all that good jazz. The Switch version was including the same thing. I think instead of the stands, you include the Blazblue Cross Tag Battle Nintendo Switch cover or case, I think. Yeah, you can put your Switch in, and there you go. It's a Blazblue Cross Tag Battle case, which I wanted. But so far, on Wednesday, they did the Arc Live episode like they always do. Every Wednesday, they do an episode of Arc Live in the US Arc System offices every week. And this week, they announced the US version of the Collector's Edition, which I knew was going to happen, but we were all wondering what was going to be in it. As you can see here, you can see the steel case, which, let me tell you, beautiful. And I promise you, this is not super biased. I've seen a lot of steel cases. I own a bunch of them. I own like 4 or 5 of them. Let me tell you, when I say this is probably the best looking steel case that I'm going to own in my repertoire, because I think it looks just clean. Everything about this case, the newly redone artwork for Ragna, Ruby, Hyde, and Narukami looks great. I love the logo. I love the whole color scheme. It's very colorful. It looks fantastic. I love it. It's great. When you open it up, you see the disc there, and you just want to. But other than that, the steel case, of course, is a big thing about it for me because I love steel case covers. Me personally, as a physical collector, if you guys don't collect physical games or whatever, then you can. There's the door. But nonetheless, I love collecting games. I love having them physically. Like, seriously, I cannot. All my favorite games that I own, I have them physically instead of digital. Not to say that I don't have any digital games, but my favorite games, I have them on hand physically. So anyways, the steel case looks great, fantastic. I love it. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Of course, this thing comes with a soundtrack because that's seriously, like, the soundtrack, for some reason, like, they want to include a disc that you will never use unless you're super old school. And here you go. So me personally, I don't care about the OST, but the 4 stands, these are cool little gimmicks that they're including with the Collector's Edition. I don't know about the stands. I mean, like, they're cool and all. I'm probably gonna put them up on my shelf so more things can show and you guys can see it. That's a can of Lysol. What's that doing there? Oh yeah, it's stanky in here. For what it is, honestly, the 4 stands look pretty decent. I love the Ruby, Narukami, Ragna, Hyde thing. It's pretty cool. Nonetheless, they could have done something better. Like, for example, the Switch Collector's Edition, if there ever is one. They haven't announced it. If there ever is one, that's a good one because you get a case for your Nintendo Switch, and that's freaking awesome. Now, here's the one that I want. The art book. Perfect. I freaking adore. You guys have heard me rave on streams and possibly on YouTube as well how I love the artwork that they've done for Blazblue Cross Tag Battle, how they kind of re-envisioned all these franchises, all these characters in a form of an art and an art style that I love. I love it, man. I love the cover for Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. I love the new portraits for this game as well. They all look fantastic. So the art book really sells me on this. I love getting art. I love art personally. That's just one of my things. I have so much art, it's not even funny. I have some that are not even hung up yet. I have some on my walls. I have some in the freaking back because I have too many and they have no room for my wall. You know, I love art, so the art book is a plus for me. And of course, it comes in a cool box there. I love the box. Just having the Collector's Edition box really sells me. I love the, I have the one for Chrono Phantasma and for Central Fiction, so of course I'm going to be getting it for this one so I can keep going with my collection. I also wanted to do the Calamity Trade and Continuum Shift if they ever have it on eBay or on Amazon or whatever, if they ever go up on sale. But definitely the BBTAG Collector's Edition is a must for me. I'm excited to get it. So now let's talk about the cons of this thing, because there's, to every quarter there's another side, you know? To every heads there's a tails. I love this collector's edition and I'm gonna get it no matter what, but there are some things that I don't necessarily agree with in the collector's edition. Let me explain why. The collector's, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about, but for the people who don't know, the collector's edition costs $99.99 to get this game for the PS4. It's great. And you can only get it in select stores. Like, for example, you can, this collector's edition will hit the Rooster Teeth stores on January 5th. June 5th, not January. Don't worry, we're not going to wait that long. June 5th will hit it, which is when the game initially releases in America. But in the Arc System website, they will be selling them or taking pre-orders for them on May 4th. So you can pre-order the collector's edition for this game on May 4th, which is what I'm personally going to do. So, because I really want this collector's edition. So yeah, that's that. But the thing that I really wasn't 100% like, why didn't they do it, was they did not include the character pass for the collector's edition, which I was kind of sad about. I was kind of disappointed because I was really hoping they would include that in there. You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be kind of smart to include everything, you know, including DLC, all the goodies and DLC, you know, just piece of paper is like, hey, you got all the characters. Even if you had to bump up the price for $120, I think it would just be more convenient for them to include the character pass in there. But then again, who knows, they might have just wanted to stick with the $99.99 thing because the number itself looks more appealing than $119.99. So I was kind of disappointed in that, but you know, it is what it is. You can buy the character pass, you know, in the shop or whatever like that. But I really was hoping it would have been nice if they did. But like I said, it is what it is. Just wanted to let you guys know that if you do order this collector's edition, it does not come with the character pass with the 18 characters that will be included in packs, and it's 18 characters because Blake and Yang are free. Other than that, one other thing that I really had to talk about that I thought was really funny about this was if you pre-order the game, the base game, whatever, every copy of the game will include this little mini disc which is like a music OST thing that will include 7 tracks, and it's like a mini disc. It's like a game, like the size of a GameCube disc, or maybe even a little bit bigger. But I thought, and I'm like, why? I mean, don't get me wrong, whatever. If you want to include it in every game, go right ahead, go for it. But literally, like, to include it in as a mini disc? Why? Like I was saying before, like the OST, if you guys like to collect the OSTs and soundtracks and whatever, you have a freaking, you know, you have a Walkman on you, you play cassettes and CDs at the same time or something, you can bump that crap in, you know, start listening to some beats, you know, Red Like Roses. But I understand that, but for the people that really don't give a crap about, you know, this thing is literally just gonna sit in the case for the entire for the rest of eternity. Really, it's really not gonna leave there. This is another thing as well. You cannot insert it into like things that will go in. Like for example, you know how you put in your PS4 disc and you just like slide it in, and the PS4 just gobbles your disc up. You can't do that. This only works for tray CD players only. So for example, if you have like a computer and you press a button and the tray comes out, pop that thing in and just push the button and it goes back in. That's the only way to listen to this OST. I just thought, I don't know, like sometimes I like to point out funny things, and that to me is kind of funny. Nonetheless, the collector's edition is here for the US audience and I'm really excited for it. I'm gonna be getting it. Are you guys gonna be getting it? What do you guys think of the collector's edition? One thing I really want them to do is bring over a Switch collector's edition, because literally freaking Ruby fans, every fan, just money, money, money. I promise you I'll buy both collector's editions, like I swear to you, because I really want that Switch like BBTAG case that I can put my Switch in. That sounds badass. I really want it. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of the BBTAG collector's edition. Are you guys going to be getting it? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to be getting it. Follow me on Twitter if you guys want to see, you know, keep up to date with anything about me. Subscribe to the channel for more Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. Like the video if you guys like the video as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.